welcome back, and welcome back. Today we are going to do another air fryer recipe. We are going to make air fryer pork chops, and they are going to be amazing. We're going to use some extra virgin olive oil, some black pepper, some smoked paprika. Regular paprika will work just fine. Some Italian seasoning, some garlic and herb, some steak seasoning, Mrs. Dash, and some ground mustard. I've got 4 pork chops there. Those are the ones that I got from the butcher. And then some Parmesan cheese. Here is your shot. Let's get air frying. All right, the first thing I did was I did rinse these off. I patted them dry. So now we're going to go ahead and go in with that olive oil. And we're going to get both sides so that it can pick up our goodness. And then you know it does need a little juice in the air fryer. So I'm just going to put some olive oil on all sides. Get it good and moist. All right. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to do the same thing to the second side. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'm going to put these pork chops off to the side. All right. And now we're going to go in with our seasonings that we're going to use. We're going to use some paprika. And I say about a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of this black pepper. I'm going to use a tablespoon of that Italian seasoning. About a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash. A tablespoon of our garlic and herb. A tablespoon of this steak seasoning. And then a tablespoon of our ground mustard. Hold on, let me get my whisk. Okay, those are all the seasonings that we're going to put in there. And then I'm going to put in about half a cup or more of that Parmesan. We're going to whisk that all together. Get those seasonings all throughout. Don't be sloppy and messy like me. But like I say all the time, real kitchen, real people. All right. Don't want it to lose. I'm using this pipe dish so that I can just stick it in there. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the pork chops back over here. All right. And what we're going to do is real simple. And like I said, make sure you get that seasoning all over that cheese. You don't need a whisk. You can use your hands. Doesn't matter. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a pork chop, stick it in there, get it all in there, get it well coated on both sides. All right, we want it coated on both sides real nicely. Pat it in there, shake it off a little bit, and then I'm going to put it on the rack. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for every single one of these. Get it coated. Get all that yummy on each one of them. And if you don't have an air fryer, you can absolutely do this in the oven. Okay? Put it on 400 and let it go for about 12 minutes, which is exactly what we're getting ready to do. And then flip it halfway through. Absolutely. Okay. All right. And that's what I'm going to continue to do on the rest of these, okay? We've got 4, and I'll be right back. Okay, make sure you put a little oil at the bottom of this pan. This is what she's looking like. Now let's go over to the air fryer, okay? Okay, we are going to put her on in there. I need to plug her in. That would be helpful. Okay, and I am going to power her up. I'm going to cook her at 400. And I'm going to do it for 6 minutes. And then we're going to come back and flip her after that 6 minutes. Okay? I'll be right back. All right. It is time to flip. I've taken it out of the air fryer so I can flip it properly. Without burning myself, of course. And then we're going to put it back in for another 6 minutes. All right. And there she is after a flip. Now we're going to put her back in 6 more minutes. And this is what she looks like fresh out of the air fryer. I'm going to put her on a nice little plate, give her a close-up, and I'll be right back. Look how delicious that looks. Yum, yum. I'm telling you, you better make some. I'll be back. And there she is. Look at that. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. How delicious does that look? Look at that. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. You'll get to see Gigi on the next one. Take care, you guys.